Hey, what's going on? New comic book day, so you know what that means. Stuff. Okay. First off the bat, it was a small week for me for my pull list. There was only three of these books, two of these books. Two of these books were in my pull list. The rest I pulled from the shelf. So, let's get into it, alright? By the way, I am Reeferman Reviews. Welcome to the channel. Click like, click subscribe, and all that jazz. First up, we got Scout Comics with Midnight Western Theater, issue number 1. Pretty fun story. Pretty fun first issue. Read through it in about 5 minutes. It's set in 1868. It starts out in 1848. There's elements of From Dusk Till Dawn, that old George Clooney movie with Quentin Tarantino. There's a little bit of that kind of feel to it. Small town out in the Wild West in the 1800s, being pretty much run over by a gang of outlaws. That don't really matter though, because these two people are in town. I say people, but one's a vampire and the other, well, she's just a badass. I mean, I don't even want to show you some of these action scenes because they're so good the first time you see them that I can show you this. This don't spoil much. This is when trouble hits town. Rather, trouble was already in town, and this is the trouble that found trouble. Sorry, there was something going on out the window. Distractions. Focus, people. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by this. This was a random buy for me. Thought it looked cool. I was going to buy another book that was a black and white horror comic called Horror Comics, black and white, number 1. But this was next to it, and I only had so much cash, and honestly, this looked better. And I hadn't heard of it, and I needed something random, an issue 1 preferable, if not a volume 1, and trade or something. I wanted something new that I can check out, and this did it for me. I'm on board. July, I want to say July, June 2021, issue number 2. Really, really, really sick artwork by David Hahn. Colorist Ryan Cody. Letterer Buddy Bowdoin. Writer Louis Southard. Pardon me. Oop. That's the creative team there. Scout Comics. Never heard of them. I don't know any of their other books. There's a thing at the back. This is the only ad. I mean, it goes page 1 to page final story. Like this. Oop. This is an ad for the next issue. This is the final page is the other one that I almost sort of showed you, and then this is the back page. That's it. No ads otherwise. So that's awesome. Not familiar with any of their other stuff here. I see something called, it looks like Wretched, or Wretches, or something. Forever something, The Electric Black, whatever, I don't know. And Canopus, Canopus, I don't know. There you have them. $34 a month for 12. Well, hey, that ain't bad. Might have to look into that. Shoot. Every month we will list 11 comics plus one mystery comic. Buy once or become a subscriber. Scout Comics subscription box. I am. I did enjoy this. So that might be worth doing, at least for 1 month, to see what kind of things they send. Anyhow, that's the first thing I got today. Oh look, my lighter. Huh. Anyway, I mean my other lighter. I know where this lighter is. Radiant Black number 2 from Image. Ooh. That's the backside. I don't know if you can see that too clear. There's like a glare. But anyway, another one I read real quickly, continuing the story of this Uber type driver type guy who finds himself with superpowers of sorts after he finds a miniature black hole. And apparently there's a guy in a red suit with similar powers going out there robbing banks and stuff. Pretty fun, pretty funny, pretty witty stuff. Kyle Higgins wrote it. Marcelo Costa with Becca Carey is the art team. Becca carries the letter. Yeah, so this is issue 2. Radiant Black. Highly suggested. Highly recommend it. Fun book so far. Let's see what else we got. Alright, that's all I've read so far out of the books I got today. The rest of these are either I'm waiting for the full story or they're older and I'm waiting to fill a hole or something. First up, we got pretty much probably, other than Star Wars stuff, the only Marvel book I bought this week. Thor number 13. This is, of course, the Donny Cates run with Nick Klein as the artist, Matt Wilson color artist, letterer VC's Joe Sabino, cover artist, a bunch of people. But yeah, look, check it. Alright, looking forward to reading this. This is the continuing story of Donald Blake losing his shit and, whatever's going on with that. And Thor is stuck in this other realm while Donald Blake is on Earth, kind of causing hell, trying to kill all the other Thors. The Frog Thor, I can't think of its name. The Thor that's a frog. Love him. He's in this. Well, he was in the last issue anyway. Last issue left off with Jane Foster Valkyrie tracking down Odin to get his help with all this. So that should be really good. I'm going to read that Thor book soon. As soon as I'm done with this video. Max Bemis, Nathan Stockman, Triona Farrell, and Hassan Otzman Elho. I can't pronounce it. I apologize. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Valiant comic. I don't really buy any Valiant comics other than this right here. This is Savage number 2. I've got number 1 somewhere as well. I read the 4-issue miniseries Valiant did a few years ago with this character and really enjoyed it. It was a different creative team. Honestly, I didn't read issue 1, but I do like the character a lot, so I figure I'll probably wait till issue 3 comes out, read them. If I like them, I'll keep buying it. If not, whatever. But on the back side of this, Bloodshot returns in 2022. Which is I'm excited for because I'm also a big fan of the books of that series as well. See, there's the preview teaser thing for that. But yeah, this is Savage number 2, where Savage is a savage boy who comes from from a very savage type land, a different reality or whatever, and now he's on Earth in the Valiant world and. We'll see. We'll see what he's going to fight this time. Next up, these next two books were actually the two books on my pull list. First of which, Image Comics Walking Dead Deluxe. That's the colorized version. That's cool right there. I like that cover. Original issue 11 cover by Tony Moore. I like how they do that on the backside. For more in-depth reviews on this, I do have a series on my channel called Spoiled Meat, which is just a review series on The Walking Dead Deluxe. I go into the back pages. There's a little preview of that. Cutting Room Floor with Robert Kirkman. And it's just Kirkman's commentary on this series. So, as you can see, as I said, that's all they did. They added color to the series. They didn't change the story. They didn't change what was on the inside of the book at all, except for the colors and the back pages with the commentary. So, if you've read the series, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going on here. I'm going to file that with the rest of them. I'm actually behind on that review series. I've got issues 4 through 11 lined up over here. Probably do it 2 or 3 issues at a time to catch up. Anyway, next up, the other book on my pull list this week, AWA Upshots, issue 4 out of 5, Erratic, which I've not read yet, but I am hearing amazing things about, and it just does look fantastic. Like, it looks like a lot of fun. I am acquiring issue 1 real soon, and once issue 5 comes out and I have issue 1, I'll do a read through and do a little review on the channel. Next up, I grabbed this from the shelf because $10, and I've already got it all in single issue format because AWA Upshot is awesome and I love them, and this was an amazing story. So I got the trade for volume 1, Grendel, Kentucky. Self-contained little story. Whether anything else ever comes of this or not, doesn't matter. This is a solid story right here. And I think I do have a review on my channel of this as well. Look at the artwork. It's just beautiful, beautiful. When I reread this, and I am going to reread this because this was that good, this is what I'll read. Single issues, they're going to be put away. They are put away already. I don't buy a lot of trades and stuff, so $10, you can't go wrong. Grendel, Kentucky, written by Jeff McCombsey with Giovanna Nero, illustrated by Tommy Lee Edwards and John Workman. And just freaking gorgeous. Even their covers were like, let's see. I don't have that cover. Their covers were very biker gang, pulpy movie type of feel to them. Even this cover portrays that a little bit, you know. So we got a few more here, and the only DC book I got this week, it's an older book because it's the final chapter of Bendis Action Comics, the House of Kent storyline. I've got the whole thing up to this point. Why not get the final issue of his run? Issue 1028, the House of Kent, chapter 7. I have to probably go back and reread the whole storyline because I forget what's going on. DC kind of just lost me with death metal, which is a shame because I loved the first metal storyline. I did. So much so that I got this thing. Not today. I've had this thing for a while. But yeah, check that out. It's a vinyl soundtrack to it. I don't know if you can see there we go. The bands are side 1, Brand something or other, Red Death. And then Chino Marino, Brief Exchange, Alexis Krauss with Warcry, Side 2 is Jason Allen Butler, Fact Check. Maria Brink and Chris Howarth with The Calling. And then Jerry Cantrell's Setting Sun. I've downloaded the songs and listened to them. I don't have a record player. Wouldn't ruin this piece of artwork if I did have one. Anyway, moving on to the rest of the books. The rest of them are all Star Wars books. The first of which is the new book this week, Star Wars Bounty Hunters, issue 10, with the No Escape variant, 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back variant, cover 31 of 36. These covers where they commemorating the anniversary with the movie scenes, they're awesome. I got to see which ones I'm missing. Go hunt them down because I love it. This is the story of what's his name? Valance. Baylor Valance. Dengar's in this. And you got someone named Scrag and Sproul. I don't know. I'm a little behind on this story, honestly. I only read the first storyline and it was awesome. So I gotta see which ones I'm missing on that. Catch up. And then, speaking of catch up, the rest of these are books that I needed to catch up on. As I said, they're all Star Wars related, and it's all Dr. Aphra from here. I got issue 3. That cover's sick. I like that. Here's issue 4. Beautiful, beautiful. You know who should play her? Quake from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can't remember the young actress's name. Quake should play her on a thing. And then finally, issue number 6. This might be a new issue as well. No? Oh no, this is old. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm really far behind. Shit. This came out the end of 2020 because it says next issue on sale 1/20/21. Yeah, that's a few months old. Anyway, that's all I got for you for today. I'm gonna go read some of this and plot out a review for some of it. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Click like down below. Later.